Bismillah. In this video, we will solve paper 4, 2018, variant 1. Number 1. Adley, Barbara, and Colette share $680 in the ratio 9 to 7 to 4. Show that Adley receives 306. The number of parts 9 plus 7 plus 4 equal 20 parts. Adley will take 9 of them, so 9 over 20 times the total, which is 680. The answer will be $306. B. Calculate the amount of Barbara and Colette each receives. Barbara will receive 7 parts, so 7 over 20 times the total 680, and Colette will receive 4 parts, 4 over 20 times 680. With your calculator you can find the answer. So Barbara receives $238 and Colette $136. C. Adley changes her $306 into euros. When exchange rate 1 euro, $1.125. Calculate the number of euros she receives. We can use a cross multiply to solve. Write $360 below dollars, then cross multiply to find a number of euros. So $306, then to find the number of euros, cross multiply. Answer 272 euros. Barbara spends a total of 17.56 on 5 kilograms of apples and 3 kilogram of bananas. Apple cost 2.69 per 1 kilogram. Calculate the cost per kilogram for bananas. How to solve is 17.56. This is total 17.56. So equal 5 kilograms of apple and so 5 times 2.69 plus 3 kilograms of banana, so 3 multiply x. This is the price of 1 kilogram of banana. Then how to solve to find the x? Then subtract, then divide by 3. So Lx equal 17.56 minus 5 times 2.69 over 3 to find the cost per kilogram of banana, $1.37. Colette spends half of her share on clothes and 1 over 5 of her share on books. Calculate the amount she has left. She spent half and 1 over 5. So what is the fraction of the money left? 1 minus half minus 1 over 5 equal 3 over 10. Colette has 136. So the money left 3 over 10 times 136 equal 40.8. 3. The price of a house decreased from 80,500 to 77,500. Calculate the percentage decrease. Percentage decrease, to find the percentage decrease over the original times 100. How to find the decrease? $82,500 minus 77,500 over original, which is 82,500 times 100 equals 6.06 percent. This is percentage decrease. B. Roland invests 12,000 in an account that pays compound interest at a rate 2.2% per year. Calculate the value of his investment at the end of 6 years. $13,673.7. Number 4. Describe fully the single transformation that maps A to B. A to B. This triangle translated. How to find the column vector for translation? Start from this point and its image. How to reach the image? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 to the left and 2 up. 8 to the left means negative 8. X displacement negative 8. And the 2 up, so y displacement 2. So negative 8 and 2. So you can write translation by column vector negative 8 and 2. X displacement and the y displacement. Double I, triangle A to C. A to C. A to C, triangle, enlargement by scale factor. This side 2 and this side 1. So the scale factor half, because it 2 becomes 1. How to find the center of enlargement? So this enlargement by scale factor half. Then we need to find the center of enlargement. Join this point and its image, then extend the line. Join this point and its image, then extend the line. The two lines intersect at the point at the center of enlargement. So center of enlargement negative 4, 0. Center of enlargement negative 4, 0. Triple I, A, triangle A to triangle D. Which transformation? Transform A to D. A to D, rotation, yes, rotation, 90. We need to find a center of rotation. This rotation 90, clockwise, but we need to find the center of rotation. The center of rotation may be the origin. Let me check the origin. If it centers the origin, take this point and try to find its image. From this point, from the center of rotation, if this is the center of rotation origin, we must move 4 to the right and 1 up. If we rotate 90 clockwise, 4 to the right and 1 up will be 4 down and 1 to the right. So it doesn't work. Check this point, 1, 0. So 3 to the right and 1 up. 3 down, 1 to the right, doesn't work. Check this point, 1, negative 1. 3 to the right and 2 up. So we need 3 down and 2 to the right. Does work. So center 1, negative 1. Again, this point, to reach that one, you must move 3 to the right and 2 up. If you rotate 90 clockwise, this will be 3 down and 2 to the right to get the same point. So it does work. So center 1, -1. So from A to D, rotation 90 clockwise about center of rotation, which is 1, -1. B, on the grid, draw the image of triangle A after enlargement by scale factor 2, center 7, 3. Center 7, 3. Center 7, 3. This 7, 3. This our center. From center, how to find the image for this point? From center, you must go 2 down and 1 to the left. 2 down and 1 to the left. Scale factor 2, so multiply by 2. So 2 down will be 4 down. And 1 to the left, so 2 to the left. So this is the image for this point. So 2, 1 becomes 4 and 2. 2 down, 1 to the left becomes 4 down and 2 to the left. This is the image for this point. So the image now 4, 2, this is the image for this point. The next point, that one, from center you must move 3 or 2 up and 3 to the right. 2 up, 3 to the left, sorry. 2 up, 3 to the left. If you multiply by 2, 2 will be 4 and 3 will be 6. So 2, 3 will be 4 and 6. So this is the image. Again, 2, 3. So 4 and 6. So this is the image. The same way you can deduce that the third point, this one, then join. So this is the image by scale factor 2 about the point 7, 3. Number 5, factorize 2mn plus m squared minus 6n minus 3. If you have 4 terms, take 2 by 2. Firstly, take the first and the second, then third and the fourth, and try to find common factor between the first and second, and third, fourth. Then if you have a common factor, you can factorize. If not, take the first and the third, second and fourth. Let we start. Take the first two, the first and second. What is the common factor between 2mn and m squared? The common factor m. So you can take m common. You get 2n plus m. In the next two terms, we have negative 3 common. Negative 3 common. Negative 3. So you negative 6n divide negative 3, then you get 2n. Negative 3m divide negative 3, you get 1m or m. So you have this bracket common. Now you can take 2n plus lm common factor, then you have m minus 3. Next one, double I, 4y squared minus 81. Check if there is a common factor between them. No common factor between 4y squared and 81. You have two terms. The first one is square and the second one is square. So you have difference between two squares. So we have to bracket square root for the first 4y squared 2y, then write 2y at both brackets. 81 square root for 81 9, so write 9, so plus minus. The last one, you have trinomial and no common factor between the terms, and coefficient of t square 1, so this simple, just to bracket. How to get t square? T times t, this positive, so find two numbers. We have positive 8. Look for the sign for the last one, this positive. Find two numbers. If you multiply you get 8, and if you add you get 6. 2 and 4, so 2 4, both of them like the middle, so minus minus, so t minus 2 and t minus 4. And you can use your calculator to factorize any trinomial. Any trinomial you can solve with calculator, then write the factors. B, rearrange the formula to make x subject, Firstly, cross multiply, because I need to remove x from the denominator, so cross multiply. Now k x equal to m minus x. I need the x is subject, so put the x in one side, so k x plus x equal to m. Take the x common, so you have k plus, so you have 1 here, so k plus 1 equal to m. Now x equal by divide by both term by k plus 1, so x equal to m over k plus 1. Number 7, solve the simultaneous equation. Half x minus 3y equal 9, 5x plus y equal 28. Look for the coefficient of x, half and 5. Look for the coefficient of y, negative 3 and 1. To use the elimination method, try to make the coefficient of x equal or the coefficient of y equal. Which is easier? We can make this 1y, 3y by multiply by 3. So it is easier to eliminate the y. Multiply the second equation by 3. Then you have 3y and negative 3y. If you add, you eliminate the y. Then you can find the x. Later by substitution you can find the y. So the first step, multiply this by 3 and multiply this by 1, so you get the same equation. So half x minus 3y equal 9. Multiply this one by 3, all the terms multiply by 3, so 5 times 3 equal 15, 15x, 3 times y equal 3y, 28 times 3, 84. Then if you add, ly cancelled. Now you have 15.5x equal 93. Divide by 15.5, so you get the x equal 6. Now if you have the x, you can find the y by substitution in the second one. Then 5 times 6, which is 30, plus y equal 28. So you can deduce that y equal negative 2. D, 3 over m plus 4 minus 4 over m equals 6. Shows that this equation can be written as 6m squared plus 25m plus 16. Firstly, make the two fraction as a single fraction. So m plus 4 times m. Multiply denominator, then cross multiply for numerator. So 3 times m minus 4 times m plus 4. So make the two fraction as a single fraction. We can simplify more. So 3m minus 4 times m equal negative 4m. Negative 4 times 4 equal negative 16. M times m squared. M times 4, 4m. This equal 6, so we can write 6 over 1. Now cross multiply. You get 3m minus 4m. 3m minus 4m minus 16 equal 6m squared plus 24m. Now all go to this side. So 6m squared. 3m minus 4m equal negative m. 3m minus 4m equal negative m. Negative m go to the other side by positive. So you have a 25m. Negative 16 go to the other side by positive. So plus 16 equal 0. Solve this equation and give your answer correct to two decimal places. When you solve quadratic equation and he asked you to find the answer correct to two decimal places, so use the formula. Use the formula. The formula x equal negative b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. A in this case equals 6, b equal 25, c equal 16. By substitution, negative b, so negative 25, plus or minus b squared, so 25 squared, minus 4 into a into c over 2a, 2 times 6. Then you can use your calculator. Answer to two decimal places, negative 0.79 and negative 3.38. Number 6. A solid hemisphere has volume 230 centimeter cube. Calculate the radius of the hemisphere. The volume of the sphere 4 over 3 by r power 3. But we have hemisphere, not sphere. So the volume of hemisphere half times 4 over 3 by r power 3. So 2 over 3. If the volume of sphere 4 over 3, so the hemisphere 2 over 3. Now 2 over 3 by r power 3 equal 230. How to make the r subject or to find the r? Now the r power 3 equal 230 divided 2 over 3 by. Then the r cubic root of 230 divided 2 over 3 by. Radius 4.79 to two decimal places. B. A solid cylinder with radius 1.6 centimeter is attached to the hemisphere to make a toy. The total volume of a toy 300 centimeter cube. Calculate the height of the cylinder. The volume of hemisphere 230. This number A. And the radius for the cylinder 1.6. We need to find the height. A total volume for the toy 300. Now you can deduce the volume of the cylinder. The volume of cylinder equal 300 minus 230 equal 70 centimeter cube. This is the volume of a cylinder. The volume of a cylinder by r square times height. So 70 equal by times 1.6 square times height. So the height of the cylinder 70 over pi times 1.6 squared, 8.7. Double I. A mathematically similar toy has volume 19,200 centimeter cube. Calculate the radius of the cylinder for this toy. If we have a similar solids, we know that V1 volume 1 over volume 2 equals side 1 power 3 over side 2 power 3. So 19,200 الفوليوم for the bigger one, bigger toy, over الفوليوم for the smaller one equal the radius for the first, we don't know, this r power 3, the radius for the bigger one over 1.6 power 3. Now cross multiply, you can find r power 3 equal 19,200 times 1.6 power 3 over 300. Then you get the r power 3. If you need to find the r cubic root for this, so 19,200 times 1.6 power 3 over 300, then you get a radius 6.4. Number 7, the graph y equal 10 minus 8x squared is drawn on the grid. This is the graph. Write down the equation of the line of symmetry of the graph. A line of symmetry line divides the graph into two halves, such that one of them is coincide with the others. Where is the line of symmetry for? Look to the curve. The y-axis is our symmetry line. The symmetry line for this curve, y-axis. The equation for the y-axis, x equals 0. Any vertical line, x equals k. The y-axis, x equals 0. Because this line divided in this curve into two halves, or into two congruent shapes. So the axis of symmetry, this line. The two branches, the same length, and this in the middle. So the equation x equal 0. B. On the grid, draw the tangent to the curve at the point where x equal 0.5 and find the gradient of this tangent. When x equals 0.5, this is our point. Now draw a tangent for this point. Then you can find gradient for this tangent. Take 2 points, for example this point, 1.5 and 0, 1.5 and 0. The second point, 0.12. Find the gradient. So m equal 12 minus 0 over 0 minus 1.5. You get the answer -8. Gradient for the tangent -8. The table shows some values for the equation y equal x power 3 plus 3x plus 4. Complete the table. You can use your calculator to complete the table by substitution. Just put in your calculator, put the x inside the bracket, especially if you have a negative number. So it's better to write bracket power 3 plus 3 times bracket plus 4. Then in this bracket put in -1 and -0.5 and 0 and to complete the table. For example, if you put x equal -1, put -1 inside the bracket, then you can find, you get 0, 2.4 and 4. Double I on the grid opposite, draw the graph y equal x power 3 plus 3x plus 4. Let we draw. First point, negative 1.5, negative 3.9, negative 1.5, negative 3.9, this negative 3.9. Between negative 2 and negative 4, we have 10 lines, so each one represents a 0.2. So this negative 3, negative 3.9 approximately here. The second point, negative 1, 0, negative 1, 0. The third one, negative 0.5 and 2.4, this 2.4. The fourth, 0, 4. Then 0.5, 5.6, 0.5, 5.6, this 5, 5.6. Then 1, 8, 1, 8. 1.5, 11.9, 1.5, 11.9, approximately here. Then join the point. This is our graph. By joining the points to draw a smooth curve. When two curves intersect, this means x power 3 plus 3x plus 4 equal 10 minus 8 x power 2. Put the two curves in one side, then you get x power 3 minus 8x power 2 plus 3x, and the 4 minus 10 will be negative 6. By drawing a suitable straight line, solve this equation x power 3 plus 5x plus 2 equals 0. How to solve this equation? From that one. So it's better to write it. I need to write this equation in one side and the line in the other side. So how to convert this one like that one? We can write the equation x power 3 plus 5x plus 2 equals 0. Then we can convert x power 3 equal negative 5x minus 2. By adding 3x plus 4 for both sides, 3x plus 4, 3x plus 4, we get x power 3 plus 3x plus 4, this is our curve, equal negative 5 plus 3, so negative 2x, negative 2 plus 4, so positive 2. So you must draw the line y equal negative 2x plus 2 and find the intersection with the curve. We need 2 points for this line, x, y. Put the x equal 0, then y equal 2, put the x equal 1, so y equal 0. So 0, 2, 1, 0. This is our line. Intersect the curve at this point. X coordinate for this point approximately negative 0.4. Number 8. The exterior angle of a regular polygon is x and the interior angle is 8x. Calculate the number of sides of a polygon. The exterior plus the interior equal 180. So x plus 8x equal 9x equal 180. Then you can find x equal 20. If you have the exterior equal 20, you know that the sum of exterior angle for any polygon equals 360. And if you have a regular one, angles are equal. So a number of sides equal 360 divided each exterior, which is 20, so 18. So 18 sides. B, find the angle CDB, this angle CDB. How to find this angle? AB, DB diameter. If DB diameter, so this angle is 90. Angle, circumference angle opposite to the diameter, it's measure 90. So this angle is 90. If this angle is 58, this also 58 because subtend the same arc. This angle and that one subtend the same arc. So they are same measure. So 58. So this 58. Now you can find this angle 180 minus 90 plus 58 equal 32. How to find C? Find angle OBR. This angle OBR. I need to find this angle. How to find this angle? This angle equals that one. Alternate and equal. But how to find this one? Angle O and the angle R subtend the same arc. But angle O central, this inscribed angle, so this angle, it's half 48. Half 48. So this angle 24. So this angle 24. And this, because this parallel to that one, this side parallel to this one. So this angle equals that one. So this 24. This angle 24. Now angle OBR 24. And you can write angle R equal half angle O equal 24, and the angle B equal angle R equal 24 because they are alternate. I, the radius of the circle is 5.4. Calculate the length of the measured arc BQ. Measure arc BQ is this arc. How to find? You must find this angle. This angle is 360 minus 48. Now the angle 360 minus 48 is 312. Measure arc 312 over 360 times 2 by R. 29.4. Number 9. The probability that it will rain tomorrow 5 over 8. If it rains, the probability that Raphael walks to school is 1 over 6. If it doesn't rain, the probability that Raphael walks to school 7 over 10. Complete the tree diagram. Probability to rain 5 over 8. So this 5 over 8. So it doesn't rain 3 over 8. If it rains, the probability that Raphael walks to school 1 over 6. So this 1 over 6. Now you can deduce that this doesn't walk 5 over 6. If it doesn't rain, the probability that Raphael walks to school 7 over 10. So this 7 over 10. Now you can deduce that this is 3 over 10. Now B. Calculate the probability that it will rain tomorrow and Raphael walks to school. Rains and walks, so 5 over 8 times 1 over 6, 5 over 48. Calculate the probability that Raphael doesn't walk to school. Doesn't walk. This means rains and doesn't walk, or doesn't rain and doesn't walk. So take these two branches. Rain, the first one, rains and doesn't walk. Doesn't rain and doesn't work. This branch and that one. So you can write 5/8 times 5/6 plus 3/8 times 3/10. Number 10. In 2017, the membership fee for sports club was $79.50. This was an increase 6% on the fee 2016. Calculate the fee in 2016. So if you see increase 6% or increase by any percent, so we have the original one 100. If we increase by 6%, then we have 106. This number 79 was 6% more, or increase 6%. So write 79.50 below 106. Then you can get the original one in 2016 by cross multiply. B. On one day, the number of members using exercise machines was 40, correct to the nearest 10. Each member used a machine for 30 minutes, correct to the nearest 5 minutes. Calculate the lower bound for the number of minutes the exercise machines were used on this day. To find the number of minutes, you must multiply. The number of members, multiply a time for each machine. But the number of members correct to the nearest 10. A number of minutes correct to the nearest 10. So we have upper and lower. If we need to find the lower, 10 divided by 2 equal 5. Then 40 minus 5 equals 35. So a lower bound for a number of members, 35. The same. A lower bound for a time for each machine, 30 minutes to nearest 5. So 5 divided by 2, 2.5. If you need a lower, just subtract. So 27.5. So you must multiply 35 times 27.5. Because if you have a product and you need to find a lower, so a lower for the first quantity times a lower for the second one. A lower for the first times a lower for the second. Correct to nearest 10, then 10 divided by 2. Correct to nearest 5, then 5 divided by 2. Then subtract to find the lower, add to find the upper. On another day, the number of members using exercise machine E, the swimming pool S, and the tennis court T is shown in the Venn diagram. Find the number of members using only tennis court. Only tennis court, this region. How many elements, how many members in this region? 16. So in number 16. Find the number of members using a swimming pool. All these members inside the swimming pool, 5 plus 4 plus 33 plus 8, 50. A member using a swimming pool is chosen at random. So member from 50. Find the probability that this member also uses the tennis court and the exercise machine. Tennis court and exercise machine. From 50, how many uses exercise machine and the tennis from swimming pool? 4. Because 4 belongs to E and belongs to T at the same time. So L4. Next one, find number of T intersect E union S. E union S, this region, intersect a T at 8, 4, and 7. 8 plus 4, 12. 12 plus 7, 19. So the answer 19. Number 11. LOA equal 4, 3. Vector AB equal 8, negative 7. AC negative 3, 6. Find magnitude of the vector OB. How to find the vector OB? Firstly, we know that the AB equal B minus A. ال AB 8 negative 7 equal vector B, which is we can say that x is x y minus A, which is 4 3. So we can say that 8 equal x minus 4 and the negative 7 equal y minus 3. So we can say that the x, or we can find the x equal 12 and y equal negative 4. So vector OB, أو its magnitude for vector OB equal square root 12 squared plus 4 squared, 12.6. How to find double I? How to find vector BC? If you draw triangle ABC, you need to find the BC. The BC equal BA plus AC. So the BA plus AC. The BA, we can deduce the BA from the AB. The AB equal negative, equal 8 and negative 7. So the BA equal negative 8 and 7 plus the AC. The AC negative 3 and 6. Then add, so negative 11 and 13. Negative 11 and 13. The BQRS is parallelogram with diagonal. BR and SQ intersect at the X. The BQA, BSB, find QX in terms of A and B. Terms of A and B. The QX equal half QS. طب how to find the QS? How to find QS? QS equal QB plus BS. This direct way. So indirect QB plus BS. So QB opposite A, so negative A. BS equal B, so negative A plus B. Now QX equal half QS, so half times negative A plus B, so negative half A plus half B. C, M equal 2158, matrix 2158. Calculate M squared. M squared means M times M. M times M. So 2158 times 2158. First row times first column. So 2 times 2 times 2, 4, 5 times 1, 5, 5 plus 4, 9. So the first element 9. The same first row times second column, 2 times 5, 10, 5 times 8, 40, 40 plus 10, 50. So the second column 50. Then take the second row times the first column. 1 times 2, 2, 8 times 1, 8, 8 plus 2 equal 10. Second row times second column, 1 times 5, then 8 times 8, 64 plus 5, 69. To find الm -1 or الinverse for الm, you must find a determinant for الm. A determinant for الm equal 2 times 8 minus 1 times 5. 16 minus 5, which is 11. So الm -1 or الinverse for الm, 1 over the determinant, 1 over 11 times the adjoint. The adjoint flip this diagonal, so 2, 8 will becomes 8, 2, and 5, 1, it change the sign, so -5 and -1. This is the inverse. If you multiply, you get 8 over 11, -5 over 11, -1 over 11, 2 over 11. Number 12. This pattern form a sequence. Marco makes a table to show some information about the pattern. Look for the pattern. Number of gray mats 6, 9, 12, 15. Each time he added 3. So the next one, if you add 3 to 15, you get 18. Next, total number of mats 6, 10, 15, 21. Add 4, then add 5, then add 6, then he will add 7. So this will be 28. Find an expression in terms of n for the number of gray mats in the pattern. A number of gray each time increase by 3, so the nth term equal 3n plus or minus a number. How to find this number? Put n equal 1, so 3 plus what equal 6, 3 plus what equal 6, 3 plus 6, so the nth term 3n plus 3. Again, each time he added 3, he add 3, so the nth term is 3n plus or minus something. 3n or 3 plus what equal the first one, 3 plus what equal 6, 3 plus 3, so the absolute value 3, so the nth term is 3n plus 3. Marco makes a pattern with 24 gray mats. Find the total number of mats in this pattern. Find the order of the pattern. Put 24 equal 3n plus 3, because we have 24 gray mats, so we need to find the order, we need to find the n. So we can find the n equal 24 minus 3, which is 21, over 3, which is 7. So the 7th one. How to find the 7th one? A total number of mats in the 5th is 28. 28. And we add 7. So if we add 8 To find the sixth one, if we add 8, we get 36. Then to find the seventh one, we must add 9 plus 36, which is 45. So in the total number of maths, 45. Again, look for the pattern for total number of maths. Add 4, add 5, then add 6, then add 7. To find the 7 one, then add 8, you get 36. Then add 9, you get 45. This is the seventh. Marco needs total of 6 maths to make the first pattern. He needs a total of 16 maths to make the first 2 pattern. He needs 1 over 6 n power 3 plus a n power 2 plus b n to make the first n pattern. Find the a and the b. To solve this one, put n equal 1, then the total number of maths equal 6 by substitution. So 1 over 6, 1 power 3 plus a 1 power 2 plus b times 1 equal 6. We can simplify more. A plus B will be 6 minus 1 over 6. So 36 over 6 minus 1 over 6. So 35 over 6. This is the first equation. If you put n equal to a total will be 16. Put n equal to, so 1 over 6, 2 power 3 plus a 2 power 2 plus b times 2 equal 16. Then 4a plus 2b equal 16 minus 8 over 6. If you divide, you get 44 over 3. If you divide by 2, you get 2a plus b equal 22 over 3. Now you can solve this equation, and that one by subtraction. You get a 3 over 2, and by substitution you get b